rock and roll trucker.
This is the Rock and Roll Trucker. We're knocking out miles, we're eating good, we're rocking and rolling and having a good time. Come along for a ride. Let's see where we can go today.
Good morning, y'all. It's Tuesday, October 24th. I can't even believe this month is almost over already. But we're up and at it. We're about to boogie over to Montgomery, Alabama and snatch our load up. I don't know if it's going to be a drop and hook. Fingers crossed that it is. We got to get to Augusta, Georgia with that load of the quickness. But we're up. I've already went on a rant this morning. And, yeah, you'll see that next. That's the next clip coming after this. But good day to you all. Good morning to you all. Good evening to you all. Whatever it is. Sun's not up here yet, but I'm up. I got to go. Let's go trucking.
What's up, everybody? Did y'all ever wonder why we as truckers get asked to not park at places? I'm at the big lot next to the Muscle Shoals, Alabama Walmart behind the Planet Fitness that is a nice, good parking space with lots of things around. Very convenient to us that they don't run us off from. And here's what we have. Well, there's more over here. I don't know if it's going to pick it up because it's dark. But over here on the other side of my trailer has just been a flat out dumping grounds over here. More carts. Flatbed supplies. Let's see. Let's see here. You can't really see it, but yeah, there's another cart. Here's another cart completely full of trash. And I wish it was better daylight so you could see. There's people literally, there's a big flatbed strap laying there. And I know you're gonna go, well, how do you know that's trucker trash? You just know. It's back here right behind where the trailers park. The lot is about 100 yards from the actual Walmart to where people are going to be too lazy to push their carts back. It's us. You know it's us. Well, it's not us. It's a part of our collective group of drivers out here, and this is why we can't have places to park. This is why we keep losing our spots. 100%. 100% totally it. Why? Whoever y'all are that are doing that stuff, kiss my ass 3 times. Kiss everybody else's ass that does the right thing. I went in there and shopped in that Walmart last night, and I grabbed all my bags out of my cart and put my cart back and hoofed them over here with all the bags hanging off my hands and my 2 water jugs in my hands. Did the right thing. And if I had rolled my cart over here, I would have pushed it all the way back over there, and I wouldn't have left trash. You can't really see it. Yeah, you can see off in the distance back there. See it right there? It's a dumpster. I just walked my trash over there. I had a Walmart bag full of trash in the truck in here. I walked it over there. I didn't throw it in the ditch or leave it in the shopping cart. You all suck. And I'm tired of having my life inconvenienced and not having good places to park because of all of you. Get out of the industry. Go away and let the rest of us have it.
What's up, y'all? Y'all might not really be able to see me here. It's still kind of dark. You can see out in front of me. And y'all can see what we're dealing with. At these pilots, they're bad enough as it is. And drivers are just not doing anything to help ourselves these days. I know everybody needs a place to park, but there's a limit to where we need to be parking, guys. Look at this line of trucks lined up in front of the exit and entrance to the whole parking lot to the truck stop. I tried to come in, and everybody couldn't get in or out. Everybody was having to do like a single file line because nobody could swing far enough one way or the other because these yahoos are parked along the side in front of the exit and entrance right here. Come on, y'all. We've already gone over the leaving trash at the Walmart parking lots and stuff this morning. Now I suppose we need to go to truck driving school on YouTube here and learn about not blocking exits and entrances. Stop making everything difficult on everybody. Use a little common sense, a little bit of courtesy. This is a busy exit somewhat for trucks, although not horrible considering that there is a big Walmart distribution center down the road here in Coleman and lots of other industry. That pilot can get full, it can get busy, but it's not the only game in town, y'all. There's another old truck stop across the street here, right there. I'm looking at it, Jack's Truck Stop. There's some parking over there. Yes, I know that one's gonna fill up, but there's other places to park within, each exit, within a couple of miles in both directions here. I know that it's inconvenient to have to go hunt for parking, but sometimes you're just going to have to go somewhere else when it's like that. You can't just be clogging up the exit and the entrance like that. It was a hot mess getting in and out of there to try and fuel this morning. Yeah, I got out, but getting in was a mess. When I know that my truck is not going to fit and there's no room for me, I move on to the next place. Sometimes you might have to park where you don't have the conveniences that you would like to have. I know that sucks, but I do it all the time. But use Trucker Path. Trucker Path has kind of ruined a lot of secret spots that some of us used to have, but it's a handy tool to prevent things like that back there. It'll even give you an idea of how many, parking spaces that might be available at some places. Just do better, everybody. Police ourselves. We don't have to be wrecking the whole ball game for everybody. Now, I know y'all can't see me, and it's just a voice and a buggy windshield and a pretty sunrise there. I'm going to quit fussing. There is a pretty sunrise coming up, but it's a morning of rants, y'all. Even if you can't see my face, it's irritated. Y'all can do better. Y'all can throw your trash away. Y'all can put your shopping carts back, and y'all can quit blocking entrances and exits. I know we all need a place to park, but every available inch of blacktop that's available, not all of that is meant to be parked in. Do better, please, for the sake of all of our sanities. Thank you. Rant over. You may continue. I'm going to continue. I'll be back in a little while when you can see me. Oh, folks, nothing better when you're running late and behind and tight schedule for the next couple of days and to just randomly get pulled over for a level 2 inspection. Just driving down the interstate, going down I-65, and trooper is just sitting on the ramp waiting for the next candidate. I wasn't speeding, wasn't in the wrong lane, didn't have anything, no lights, nothing, no blatantly obvious problems or nothing, just out doing random pullovers for inspections. Here I sit on the side of the road. Now we're going to be even tighter. We're going to be even later. It's always something, y'all. It's always something with truck driving. It's even more always something with owner-operating stuff here. Been sitting here for a minute. We done went through most of it. He's back there perusing through log transfers now, I guess. I'll see what they can find. It's rare that they don't find something. We'll see what happens. Oh, folks, we're rolling again. They had me nervous for a second. He was back there analyzing those logs for a hot minute. He didn't find anything on his walk around and his check on the truck. My license was good. Cab card was good. And he came back and said, you're all clear. Level 2, no violations. Said, good job on the log book. Nice clean lines. You're good to go. So we made it through. He didn't dig anything up. He was all right. He was not bad. He was a personable officer. It's still, I know it's a commercial vehicle and there's got to be some, higher expectations and standards and stuff out here. It does blow my mind that you can just be stopped at any time, in any place, without any cause, and just scrutinized like that. It still blows my mind. but we came out clean, right? So no sense in fussing about it. He did not treat me like a jerk. He did not just go to town on me and just really go to digging or anything like that. It was not bad. It took a little longer than I needed to have happen this morning, being as everything is already tight and running behind, but it is what it is, and we'll just, like we were already doing before, we're just going to deal with it and get it done. It'll get done when it gets done, you know. You can't I got no ability to time jump or time travel, so the stuff will get where it's going to be when it's going to get there, and if it is no good to them, they'll reschedule me on something else. You know, I got no control over stuff like that, but yeah, that was I came out on the good end on that one there. No violations, so I guess that could have been a lot worse. Got my little paper over here. All I got to do is get it to the safety department or whatever, and we'll be golden. So yeah, that was yet another adventure to add up on this week here. So, but we're gonna drive. We got some time to make up. We're gonna have to juice it up and get up to the speed limit here if we can get around these other trucks. I've got no load on, so I can move right along pretty swiftly. But I keep getting slowed down going up these hills behind loaded trucks, and the other lane next to me is moving faster than I am able to jump in and fit in. So here we go. We're going around. We're going to get up to the speed limit now. We've had all kinds of adventures this morning. We've had drivers acting like trash bags and ruining our parking spots, people blocking parking in front of exits and entrances. We've had a level 2 inspection. We're running late. We're running tight for the next 2 days. It's always something, folks. It's truck driving something else out here. But there we go. Clean level 2 inspection. Your boy ain't running dirty out here. We legal. We'll be back. We'll see you in a little while. Well, folks, we made it to Montgomery. It's a dropping hook, which is good, but these loads keep on getting heavier and heavier. They had started getting right at 45,000 pounds. This one I'm picking up has officially crossed that threshold to 45, just short of 45,400. It's like 45,390. It's starting to get a little bit ridiculous to the point where my truck is going to we're going to get to a point where I'm not going to be able to balance these loads out. They just continue to get heavier. And, well, I guess they were looking at my hours and noticed that I was not going to be able to make my 2 o'clock appointment in Augusta. And I went to go check in and everything here, and my next load after that was just gone, which I was going to be late for that too. But they took it away and then proceeded to also reschedule my appointment that was going to be for today until 6 a.m. tomorrow. And nobody bothered to call me and tell me. I only found this out because I messaged and asked about it. So I'm here to pick this load up. Was about to grab it and beeline for Augusta to try and get delivery, even though it was going to be a couple hours late. And I would have gotten there and they would have turned me away because I wouldn't have had an appointment for today. And nobody bothered to call me on the phone and tell me that. Nobody bothered to call me on the phone and tell me that they had taken my other load off. Which I understand that they had to, but that's information that would be valuable to me. But all said and done, that near 3-hour delay I had yesterday at that receiver that just couldn't manage to get rolls of carpet off my trailer has now cost me a full day, basically a full day's worth of work and a whole bunch of money. Because this is just shifting me a day ahead on everything, a day further down the road on everything now. So we're going to go into Thursday morning to make that delivery that I was supposed to be making tomorrow with hardly any revenue to the truck. Almost none. Almost none. It's getting, it's really upsetting. It looked like it was going to be a pretty good week this week, and just immediately went out the window before we even got done with Monday. It's just, boy, it gets really tiresome just giving everything you've got and running yourself ragged and just always catching a poke in the eye. You get to one good week and feel like you're gonna, things are turning around, you're gonna get ahead, and then no, just a tease. Oh, life has a way of doing that, don't it? But yeah, that one stupid receiver yesterday ruined the whole entire week now. That's what these people don't understand. They think our time as truck drivers is just valueless. It is just completely valueless, and they don't bother to try and understand or comprehend that something like that can ruin a person's whole entire week, especially an owner-operator when they're trying to, you know, when they like my livelihood, in my opinion, for this truck is very dependent on these loads. And when you got people that just have complete lack of give a crap about your time, it really trickles on down the line. Like, this didn't affect just yesterday. It didn't just affect today. It didn't just, this is all just one lazy place yesterday has now thrown a ripple effect all the way through into my Thursday and Friday now. It just, something is just so horrendously broken within this industry. I just don't understand. And all that time, that 3 hours yesterday, you're expected to give these places 2 hours of time for free. And I was just short of it being 3 hours. So I'll get essentially nothing that amounts to anything for sitting there for 3 hours. And now not only am I losing 3 hours of my time yesterday, I'm losing hundreds and hundreds of dollars of revenue now. So if you ever wonder why are these drivers bitching so much about a couple of hours here and there, well, that couple of hours just cost me hundreds of dollars that I need to support my household. It's that simple. Like many hundreds of bucks that just cost me, if not you know, into the above the, you know, $1,000 mark, because that place couldn't pull rolls of carpet off my trailer in a timely manner yesterday. So sorry for the grumpiness today, but this industry is a complete and utter cesspool. And it's like, don't get me wrong, I'm not bitching about my company right now. This isn't even on them. I would have liked to have gotten a phone call about the reorganizing of things there, but that's a blip on the radar on my complaints right now compared to how these places just don't care. Just one good bad unload like that just ruined my whole entire week. Like literally financially just wrecked my week. And we're not supposed to ever be bothered about it. We're just supposed to eat it. It is what it is, guys. I'm not going to keep on fussing. I'm just speaking my reality right now. I got to go out here and check this trailer and hope beyond hope that it has decent tires on it, because that's a problem too these days. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I'll be back with y'all hopefully in a better mood. See you in a little. Hello, y'all. I'm back. Been a little while since I turned this on. I've just been driving along. I hadn't even really thought about it. I've been trying to get myself unirritated from all the happenings earlier with the loads and whatnot. I am skirting right along. Got past Atlanta. We're on I-20. Headed east, just past the mile marker 125 exit there. I'm trying to decide where I'm going to stop. I can't deliver this until 6 a.m. and I want to shower. And I've got a Flying J coming up here at the exit 138 that's got pretty big parking. And I kind of want to just go ahead and get my shower out of the way, and I'm thinking about just staying there, but that still leaves me getting up earlier than I'd like in the morning. And I've got another option. There's one at exit 200 pretty much in Augusta, but it's about to be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and that one has almost exactly half the amount of parking spaces. So I'm gambling if I go there. I'm gambling with the place already being pretty full by the time I get there. With it being right there, basically in Augusta, and it being another, you know, almost an hour down the road, I'm really gambling. It would put me only about 10 to 15 minutes away from where I got to deliver in the morning, as opposed to, you know, an hour. But I'm gambling. I'm not having a spot, which would be really sucky. Because If I get there and I don't have a spot, that means I also don't have a shower. Now I could stop here, get my shower, and then boogie on down the highway and get there and take that gamble, but then we're going to be, you know, even later in the day. So I'm kind of leaning towards just staying up here at the 138. The place I'm delivering at, they have no overnight parking. There's not really any overnight parking around it. So, you know, I could, you know, if it was a better location, I could stop and get my shower, freshen up, you know, get myself all feeling good, and just go straight to the ship, you know, the receiver right there, you know, right around, and, you know, shut down for the evening because I've got food and everything. But there's not really anything around over there for me to park at. So I'm thinking we're just gonna give in and probably shut down early over here at the 138. You know, I'll be able to for sure get a parking spot there and get my shower in, and I'll just have to get up a little early and get my day started sooner, but that's all right. We'll have all evening to kick back and relax and, you know, get some stuff taken care of and get showered up. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I think so. What does that sound like? What would y'all do? It's a definite gamble if I was to keep going. It could pay off. It could really pay off in my favor, or it couldn't. Now I looked on their app and they've got basically all of their reserve parking available, but I don't really feel too inclined to pay, you know, 15, 20 bucks for a parking spot when I could just stay back a little ways and park for free. Again, they might have something open, they might not. I don't think I want to flip that coin. I think I'll just get up. We're going to stop at the 138. That's what we're going to do. Decision has been made. I appreciate y'all's input. Thanks for helping me out on that. Yeah, I attribute it to all of you. So how's y'all's day going? Hope it's going a little better than mine. Mine, what looked like it was going to be a pretty decent week, turned into a screwy mess pretty quick. It is what it is. As I've said so many times since I started doing all these videos, when I started this owner-operating project. I've said that a lot over the years of my trucking career as it is, but since I started this owner-operating thing, that's basically been the go-to saying, because it's just always something going on. Like I said, I think I was joking about this before. I need to get some rock and roll trucker shirts with the catchphrase, "It is what it is," on there. That's what I need. To get some stickers and some shirts made up with that. That's what we need. I'd probably sell one to myself, and that's about it. But they'd be out there. It really looks hazy and cloudy. I cannot tell. You can't really see it on the camera right now, but way up in front of me, it looks like forest fire smoke or something up ahead of me here. I don't know what on earth. It either looks like forest fire or just the biggest torrential downpour rain I've ever seen in my life. And that doesn't really seem possible considering how gorgeous this weather is right now. So I'm really curious as to what this is hanging in the air up here. Because it's out in the distance towards where I'm going to be stopping, and that would really suck if my planned parking space is in the middle of some kind of downwind of a fire or something. My allergies get the best of me as it is, and that would not do me too well. That might force me to just keep on going and go to the 200 and gamble after I've made my decision. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to keep on driving a little bit and see what this looks like this is. Maybe it's dust from the construction zone. I don't know. I'm going to go and figure this out, and I'll update you guys after I know. I will see y'all in a bit with a little bit of information. Well, folks, I suppose I figured out what the holdup was and where. I don't know if all that dust and smoke came from all this, because it looks like this has been going on for a while, but as you can see, we've got a truck on a roll back there. We've got a Bowman truck over here in the woods. We got at least two big wreckers. We got one of the big boys with the rotator on top out over here. So we got some stuff happening here. I don't know what happened. There's another truck on the side of the road up there, a dry bulk tanker it looks like. Got all kinds of stuff. He's got the big thing on the back of that 18-wheeler to yank a trailer out of here with. Yeah, they got the big boy fork truck out to try and drag that guy out of the woods. Then we got the dry bulk tanker here. Then there's another bobtail up in front. We got all kinds of vehicles wrapped up in this. Boy, that guy just about hit that tree dead on. He slammed his, got his door squished up against it. He almost went nose first into that tree. Not that he was lucky in any way in what happened there, but at least he didn't head on the tree there when he went off the road. Okay, that dry bulk tanker's hooked up to the third tow truck. Alright, so that was just all kinds of stuff. And we've passed that, so I mean, we must be going into a construction zone or something on top of that, because we're down to single file past the bulk of the accident there, and we are still traveling at 6 miles an hour at a creep here. So that means there is still yet again more stuff happening right up here. Let's see if we can kind of squirt out to the side here and find out. I don't know. I'm going to get back over here because I want to get off at the 138 up here. Yeah, I guess it's construction now. I guess we went from accident to construction, but yeah, there solves the mystery of the slowdown. I guess the dust clouds coming up there from around the construction zone, unless there's another accident up there. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I'm almost where I'm going though. I'm ready to be done for the day. I've had enough of it. Had enough aggravation for the day. Feel bad for all those involved in that accident back there. It looks like, luckily, it doesn't. They're letting everything go by, and they didn't shut down the interstate, so that tells me there was no fatalities. It's like a bunch of vehicles got wrangled up into one situation there. It doesn't look like anything that it doesn't look like anything that might have caused like a whole bunch of serious injuries or anything. You never can tell. That truck was up against that tree there. That didn't look awesome, but he also managed to skirt just right up against it instead of colliding head on with it. So hopefully there's no major injuries. Yeah, I hate being inconvenienced, but I'd hate it even worse if there was people hurt back there. Don't ever want to see that. Don't want to see that at all ever, especially with my guys in my big trucks out here. These things are not as forgiving as accidents. You know, for the size of them and everything, you think they look invincible, and they are absolutely not. These things tend to really, really come apart when they get into an accident, and they go up in flames really, really quick when they catch on fire. They're not as safe as you would think they are just by basing on the size. So hopefully everybody's all right back there. I'm gonna get off here and try and finish this last mile out to this. I'm oh so close, y'all. I'm 1.1 miles away. I just want to get there, and hopefully truckers hadn't been stuck in this for a long time and had their clocks wind down, and they're all jumping off at that truck stop in an emergency, hoping there's room for me. We only got a mile to go. I'll let you know what happens. Y'all be good till I get there. Oh, folks, remember my rant from this morning about drivers and their trash? I'm at the Pilot truck stop somewhere on I-20 here. I can't remember the name of this little town, but these are the woods right behind where I'm parked. Look at all that. Look at that. Just garbage everywhere as far as out in the woods as you could see. Some may say, why don't the truck stop come out here and pick it up? But I'm under the frame of mind of, why's everybody just got to throw it out of their truck? Do better. What's up, everybody? Chilling in the sleeper here. We've watched a little TV. We made some dinner earlier. We got us a shower. We went and walked around the parking lot for just a minute or two around the grass. This is a pretty big Pilot over here. Nice walkable one. Not too bad, not too bad. There's nothing else around, but it don't matter because I don't really need anything else in there. I got food in here. I got my TV and I got my internet, computer. Got everything I need. We're just chilling. Going to bed soon. After I edit this video for your viewing pleasure. As to whether you watch it or not, I don't know. If you see me say that, that means you watched it. Yeah. we got to get up in the morning. We got to be at Coca-Cola at 6 a.m. You saw my saga from earlier in the day. I was supposed to actually deliver this load today, and I could have made it before their hours were closed. I would have made it before their hours were over, but because I wasn't going to be there at 2 p.m., they scrapped it, moved it to tomorrow. My load I was supposed to deliver tomorrow got bumped to Thursday, and we're just out a whole bunch of time and out a whole bunch of money for the week when you really look at it. All because that place yesterday couldn't unload in a timely manner. I'm trying to get myself over the irritation over it. I'm pretty annoyed by it all, but it don't really do good to stay mad now, does it? No. You don't really move forward that way. But yeah, it was an eventful day full of getting jerked around and accidents on the interstate and general aggravation. Hoping tomorrow's a good one. I'll have my plate full tomorrow, because I got to get to Augusta. I'm only about an hour away. Got to get there, get unloaded, get to Savannah. I think I should be a dropping hook there, and then turn around and flip back for Rossville, Georgia. And I don't know what we're going to do from there, because we're going to be into Thursday morning, having hardly made any money, and my intentions were to be home on Friday. Not much room for making money there. So I don't know what they'll do with me from there, unless they send me back to Cherokee, Alabama or something. I don't know. I'll take it. I need to garner up any revenue I can at this point after this disaster. But yeah, we'll jump straight to a music recommendation today. I got on a big kick over the weekend on playing on the guitar and playing through music on my phone and my TV and my speakers into my ears. Got into a big stoner metal kick this weekend, specifically with the band Sleep. They have one of the most famous, stoner doom metal albums of all time. It was Holy Mountain. I think it was called Holy Mountain and Jerusalem at different points in time there. And it's good stuff if you like that kind of music. And they had released an album in 2018 on very short notice. They didn't really announce it. They recorded it at Jack White's Third Man Records in Nashville and just kind of dropped it out of nowhere. And it's called The Sciences. And it is just that kind of low and slow, doomy, stonery metal done to perfection. Just long songs, just tuned low, playing slow, and heavy as a million ton of bricks. Sleep. I love their music. I love the band. I can only tell you the name of one guy in the band. Unfortunately, it's one of those bands I've never studied up on outside of just listening to the music enough to name them all. But main man up front is Matt Pike of High on Fire. All his stuff with High on Fire is great too, but Matt Pike and company with the Sleep stuff, excellent stuff. So I would recommend The Sciences by Sleep. Good quality stuff if you like that genre of metal, and I do. I went on a tear on my guitar in my little spare room at the apartment there this weekend, and just couldn't quit playing those kinds of heavy riffs on the guitar, trying to muster up some riffs to work into some actual songs here for the future. I would like to play in a stoner doom metal project. Yes, I would. Pleases my ears. Yes, pleases my sensibilities. That's about all I've got for you today. So I'm going to go. I'll give you my typical sign off of, if you're watching this in the morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, nighttime, have a good one of those, whatever it is. And, whatever you do in life, give it your all. Be your best. Treat other people good. Treat yourself good. Try and be happy. That's what I'm going to try and do. Even though it's been a rough day, I'm still going to try and be happy tomorrow. And I'm going to sign off for now. Y'all be good. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.